The Royal Navy's next-generation nuclear deterrent program has taken a critical step forward. The keel-laying ceremony for the first Dreadnought-class ballistic missile submarine, HMS Dreadnought, was held on March 20, 2025, at BAE Systems Barrow-in-Furness shipyard. This marks a new phase in the most complex naval program in British history. Modern submarines are built using modular construction techniques, making keel-laying a largely symbolic tradition. The modular construction of HMS Dreadnought has been ongoing for nearly a decade. The ceremony actually signifies that the final major hull section is about to be transferred into Devonshire Dock Hall for final assembly, marking the transition of all large sections into the assembly phase. The 4 Dreadnought-class nuclear-powered submarines are expected to enter service in the early 2030s, gradually replacing the Vanguard class, which has been in service for over 30 years, ensuring the continuation of continuous at-sea deterrence through the 2060s. The Dreadnought-class ballistic missile submarine program has been a core strategic defense project for the UK since 2006, led by the Ministry of Defence, with BAE Systems as the prime contractor responsible for hull design and construction and Rolls-Royce providing the nuclear propulsion system. The total budget amounts to £31 billion, with plans to build 4 submarines, named HMS Dreadnought, Valiant, Warspite, and King George VI, with the first vessel scheduled to enter service in the early 2030s. Between 2012 and 2015, BAE Systems secured over £200 million in phase design funding, progressing from conceptual to detailed design. In July 2016, the UK Parliament approved the construction plan, and in October of the same year, the first steel was cut at Barrow-in-Furness, marking the transition to full-scale construction. In April 2018, the UK Ministry of Defence, in collaboration with industry partners, established the Dreadnought Alliance, integrating the Submarine Delivery Agency, BAE Systems, and Rolls-Royce to create a government-industry cooperation mechanism. By May 2022, the project had entered delivery phase 3, with £10 billion allocated for sea trials preparation, keeping it on track for service entry in the early 2030s. With an estimated total cost of $43 billion, excluding nuclear warhead modernization costs, it is the most expensive defense project in British history. The Dreadnought-class submarine is 153.6 meters long, with a submerged displacement of 17,200 tons, and is constructed using 16 modular sections, which are ultimately assembled into 3 primary hull sections: forward, mid, and aft. The submarine sail features a low-profile slanted design, integrating at least 3 periscopes and sensor masts, with small bow planes positioned on either side of the forward hull. A suspected intercept sonar array is mounted in front of the sail, resembling the layout of the Astute-class attack submarines. The propulsion system features Rolls-Royce's 3rd-generation pressurized water reactor, combined with a pump-jet propulsion system and X-shaped stern planes, enabling 20 years of continuous operation without refueling and a submerged speed exceeding 28 knots. The pump-jet propulsion technology, which suppresses cavitation effects, reduces high-speed operating noise to the lowest level in Royal Navy history, improving stealth by 40% compared to the Vanguard class. The submarine's control system incorporates fly-by-wire technology from the aerospace sector, using an active vehicle control management system for precise adjustments of heading, depth, and pitch. The crew quarters introduce simulated day-night lighting for the first time, feature dedicated female crew compartments, a medical bay with an onboard physician, and recreational facilities including rowing machines and exercise bikes. The submarine is also equipped with oxygen generation and freshwater production systems to support 130 crew members on extended underwater missions. The sensor suite includes the Thales Sonar 2076 system, which integrates flank and formal sonar arrays and a towed sonar array, providing a detection range of 100 nautical miles. The electronic warfare mast integrates optical surveillance, satellite communications, and electronic countermeasures, delivering comprehensive battlefield situational awareness. In terms of weapons systems, the Dreadnought-class submarines are equipped with 12 missile launch tubes, arranged in 3 separate missile compartments, each containing 4 tubes. The previous Vanguard class had 16 missile tubes, but under treaty regulations, only 8 missiles were carried during patrols. In the future, each Dreadnought-class submarine will have 8 operational missile tubes, while the remaining 4 tubes will be filled with ballast to maintain stability. The 8 active launch tubes will carry Trident II-5 submarine-launched ballistic missiles, which have a maximum range of 7,360 kilometers. Each submarine will be capable of carrying 40 nuclear warheads, currently utilizing the Mark IV-A warhead, an improved version of the W-76 warhead. In the future, these will be replaced by the new Astrea A-21 warhead, which has a 450 kiloton yield. The A-21 warhead, developed in parallel with the W-93, shares some technological foundations and is expected to enter service in the 2030s. The missiles are integrated using the Common Missile Compartment, a joint US-UK development, with Northrop Grumman responsible for the launch system hardware, Lockheed Martin handling missile body adaptation, and General Dynamics Electric Boat supplying the pressure-resistant launch tubes. Additionally, the submarine's bow is equipped with 4 533mm torpedo tubes, capable of launching Spearfish heavyweight torpedoes with a range of 45 kilometers. Construction of the first submarine, HMS Dreadnought, began in 2016. In February 2023, the third submarine, HMS Warspite, entered the steel-cutting phase. To support this program, £1 billion has been invested in upgrading the Barrow shipyard, enabling Devonshire Dock Hall to accommodate the final assembly of 2 submarines simultaneously. Development of key subsystems is progressing in parallel. General Dynamics Mission Systems completed the fire control system hardware delivery for the third submarine in 2022. Raytheon UK designed a virtual training platform that has been deployed at HMS Clyde, utilizing full-scale simulator compartments and augmented reality technology to train submarine crews. And the Charles Star Draper Laboratory is providing hypersonic flight control algorithms for the missile guidance system. The Dreadnought-class shares its common missile compartment design with the U.S. Navy's Columbia-class submarines, with both nations jointly investing $5 billion to extend the service life of the Trident missiles to 2060. In 2021, the UK launched the Astrea nuclear warhead development program, leveraging technological foundations from the US W-93 warhead, ensuring the nuclear deterrent remains effective beyond 2040. In January 2025, the UK Ministry of Defence signed a £9 billion Unity contract with Rolls-Royce, securing the long-term maintenance of the nuclear reactors for all 4 submarines. This project has driven a comprehensive upgrade of the UK defence industrial supply chain, creating 30,000 jobs and involving 1,500 suppliers. Babcock International Group manufactures specialty steel for missile tubes. Fujitsu contributes to training systems software development, and Elbit Systems provides virtual reality training equipment. By 2025, the workforce at Barrow Shipyard has grown to 14,700 employees, a 25% increase compared to 2023, with plans for further expansion over the next decade to support the simultaneous construction of Dreadnought-class submarines and AUKUS attack submarines. The Barrow Shipyard has invested over £1 billion to enhance construction efficiency and capacity, ensuring the Royal Navy's long-term submarine supply. BAE Systems expects to invest approximately £7.5 billion across 1,500 suppliers in England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, ensuring nationwide economic benefits from the project. The keel-laying of HMS Dreadnought represents a milestone for both UK defence and the Royal Navy, safeguarding the British people and allied nations from extreme threats and ensuring national security for decades to come.